everyone. I thought we would do a little spell work today. Let me start by saying I am at work and I am at my desk, and my desk is right by the window and my office is right by the highway. So if you hear any loud cars or trucks, please just ignore that. But we're going to do a spell today, and it's one that I've used a good bit in the past, not so much recently, but in the past, and it's called Taking the Trash Out. And it's a spell that you would use when you have maybe an ex-lover, an ex-friend, a co-worker, someone that causes you problems, someone that causes stress and drama and just negativity, in your life, and you want to not necessarily get rid of that person, but you want to be done with their bullshit. You want that person to, go the other way. You don't want that person crossing paths with you. If you can avoid them, you want to avoid them. You want that person, basically out of your life, as much as possible. And let's just get started. You don't need many ingredients. I'm going to tell you what you need. First, you need a brown paper bag. A small one will work just fine. If you don't have a paper bag, Ziploc bag, grocery bag, trash bag, a piece of paper, sometimes you have to use what you have, but if you have a brown paper bag, a small one, that will work perfect. You need a blank piece of paper, something you can write on, big, small, it doesn't matter. You need a black ink pen. It needs to be black. I always bring a few stones, and that's what I did today. And I'm just going to show them to you, but they're not actually anything that the spell calls for. I just thought they would add to the energy that we are doing, okay? And like I said, this isn't geared toward a certain individual. This is just, if you have a picture of the person that you want to be rid of, a picture would be great. But if you don't have a picture, just take a little piece of paper and write the person's name. And I just want to show you that it's not an actual person. I'm just, a person's name. Some black pepper. A lot of times people don't realize how magical black pepper is, but it is a great source of protection. It's a good source of cutting something off, like someone's actions, someone's energy. Just, it's good at stopping something, and it's good at, protecting. And I'm including my my intention spray that I made. This particular spray is made of blackberry. It's made from the root, the leaf, the bud, the berry. A lot of people don't realize blackberry is actually a great protective herb as well. And we're going to spray a little bit of that in just a moment. And I've got a lavender incense that's already been burning. Lavender is a great protective herb. It's a calming herb, and I think when you're doing this type of magic, you need to stay calm, because we don't want to let our anger, take over, and then our spell work turn into something negative, because that's not the intention here. We're not trying to hurt no one. We're not trying to do anything negative to anyone. We just basically want this person to leave us alone. We just want to be rid of them. And so lavender, I think, is a great one. And a simple incense can clear your space, and it can cleanse your, it can cleanse your aura. It can cleanse your tools you're working with. It can cleanse your space you're in. You know, incense are just, they're the bomb. And what else? Oh yeah, I have a candle here. I'm using a white candle, and I'm using a little smile birthday candle because I want a quick burn because of the video. But, you know, if you want to use a tea light, if you want to use a pillar, you know, a jar candle, it's totally up to you. But I'm just using, and this is Spanish moss that I've included. And what Spanish moss is used for, it's mainly used in war water or hexes or revenge spells. But like I said, that's not the route we're taking. But it is a good, it's a good calming herb, but it has a way to stop things as well. You know, it'll stop something dead in its tracks, you know, whether it be gossip, lies, just backstabbing, negativity, you know, that sort of thing. And that's what we're trying to do. So, okay, pay attention. It's a quick spell, it's an easy spell, but it's an effective spell. First, we'll get our bag, and this is going to be our trash bag for the trash. And open the bag up. I think maybe we'll go ahead and spray some of our intention spray around, just for protection and to clear negativity from our space. Okay, you got your trash bag. Okay, we'll go with the picture. We'll put that in the bottom. And like I said, if you don't have a picture, just write the person's name. And since my picture is a man, we're just going to say Bob. Okay, Bob's in the bag. And on our paper, we would write things that we are in need of concerning Bob. I just wrote down a few things. I wrote, stop all gossip. I wrote, no more lies told on me or about me. No more drama. Stop all confusion. No more negativity. And then I put keep, we're saying Bob, keep Bob away from me, my home, and my family. And cut all ties with Bob. And that is what I wrote. So we're going to put that in the bag as well. Set our bag down. Okay, and if you want to set an intention when you light your candle, more power to you, because the more energy, the better the spell work. And the intention that we're going to set is that we have much success with this spell, and that the person we wish to cut ties with and to leave us alone will do so, and they will do so immediately. And there'll be no more issues between myself and this person. And from this day forward, we'll have nothing but positivity and happiness. So now we're going to light our candle, and we're going to sit it here, and we're going to let it burn. Okay, we got our bag. Now, if you have anything that belongs to the individual, it can be a pen that they wear on their clothing, it can be an ink pen that they write with all the time, it can be a little bit of hair out their hairbrush, it could be an old toothbrush, anything that that person used or owned that may contain that person's essence, their energy. Don't go out and steal, anything and get yourself in trouble. But if you are able to pick up a small item that may contain that person's energy or essence, that will add to the spell greatly. Like I said, it could just be a piece of paper that the person wrote a little note on, a grocery list on, It doesn't have to be anything valuable. It doesn't have to be anything special. It's just something that that person owned, something that person used, they held it, they wrote on it, they, it could be their fingernail clippings, for goodness sake, anything that may hold any energy from, that person or essence, that is what would really add to it, but it is not necessary. But just say, for instance, we have that in the bag. And then this is when we'll take our black pepper and we'll pour that in. And if you want to add the mouse that we got up here with the candle, that will be great too. And like I said, it's such an easy and simple spell, but that's me, the simpler the spell, the better. And when you work spell work, always remember, you're thinking of your desired intention, and you're thinking it, you're speaking it, you're writing it, you're communicating it with the goddess. That's how you manifest it, and through your works, that's how you manifest it. And you put all of that thought and all of that energy into that spell that you're doing right at that moment. But once that spell is concluded and you finish and you wrap it all up and you say, so it shall be, or so, whatever your closing, is in the spell, once you say that and you end your spell, don't look back. Don't sit and dwell on it. Don't sit and wonder, is it going to work? When is it going to work? You put it behind you and you just move on with whatever you need to move on with, but you do not sit and dwell on that spell. And, that sounds like it's so very easy to do, but whenever you desire something so badly, it's hard not to think of it. I know, but believe me, do not dwell on it. You've got to have faith in yourself. You've got to have faith in the goddess. And, once that intention has been spoken and your actions have been acted out and written, or, if you want to chant it, whatever, course of action, once your intention has been manifested, it's done. And when you're sitting and dwelling on it and you're wondering and you're worrying and you're hoping, that's nothing but a form of negativity. And negativity never, ever helps any intentions manifest. So, moving on, after we get all of our stuff in the bag, then we take and we close our trash bag up. And it's just as simple as folding it up. You can fold it up just like this. You can fold it up even smaller. If you want to put a piece of tape on it to hold it in place, you can. If you want to take a piece of string or something and bind it up, go right ahead. But if you use string or a band or anything, I suggest using black. And then, once this is done, you've got to let your intention manifest, and you've got to put your energy in it, and you've got to really think hard about this person and how this person makes you feel, and how this person, disrupts your life and causes you, aggravation and maybe even heartache. And, you think about that, and you are manifesting those intentions. And as you're doing so, you look into the ether, you look into your candle flame, and, you meditate and you think, and, you're putting all of that anger, all of that misery, that upset, that drama, that stress, all of that, you just throwed it out with the trash. It's nothing that you need. It's nothing that's going to help you. It's nothing. It's trash. So you just throw the trash out. And what is trash? Trash is nothing. Trash is dirt beneath your feet. So you can find a spot. It can be under your desk. It can be under a floor mat. It can be outside under a floor mat. Just anywhere that is going to be on the ground, preferably under something to keep it secure, because we're going to leave it there for 3 days. But I say under my desk, under this floor mat. And each and every day that I come and I sit here and I place my feet here and I think to myself, trash, dirt beneath my feet. And each day that I think that and I place my feet upon this bag of trash, I'll say, you know, trash, dirt beneath my feet, so it shall be. And you do that every day for 3 days. And on that 3rd day, you come in and you collect your trash. And what do you do with the trash? Some people burn it, some people bury it, and some people just throw it in the trash because it's trash and it's no good for nothing. It's no good for you. It's no good for me. It's nothing we need. It's nothing we want. And it's gone. Well, I hope y'all like my taking out the trash spell, and I hope it resonates with somebody, and I'll see you guys again. Bye.